Hey Landon, how you going, man? We are back. Looking for whitetail. Just gonna change this loadout around. Just gonna walk out of the inventory area. Alright, we're at my second attempt here as a whitetail female. And I am 415th or 414th in this competition. So man, have I got a long way to go, let me tell you. But I'd like to get in maybe the top 100 if we can. Hey, what's up? Just trying to get a whitetail. I don't know what it still tells me to press I for inventory. We're well out of the area now. There we go. First want to swap this round for the bullpup. And whack that in. So we've got the bow and arrow, one arrow in it. We've got a few more behind that. So got that. We'll load the bullpup. And we'll start calling. Now I reckon the top 10 whitetail in this competition are all non-typical. They're huge, man, some of them. Hey, look at that tree that's fallen over. Never noticed that before. Well, it's actually just crooked, really, isn't it? Grown out the side of that. I don't think I can walk up it. Probably just too steep. Oh no. Oh, we got up a little bit there. Jump, man. Oh, we can't jump. So let's put a little map, a little dot on our map. We'll walk up to this way. And we might head to the sides of the area. You got a nice 6-point the past season. Cool. There's a big competition on now. It's King of Whiteheart Island. As you can see, we're on Whiteheart Island. And first week is whitetail, then Roosevelt elk, and then blacktail. And they add all the points up. And you can become the king of Whiteheart Island. Although, there's no way I'm going to be king of Whiteheart, because I'm, like I said, I'm 400 and something. Why am I'm still in the shooting area. So we don't want females, we just want males. We'll probably get females though. Now we came out on the weekend and gave this a shot, and I didn't do that good. Oh, we got some whitetail, but nothing, you know, nothing big. Like I said, I'm 414th in the competition, I think. And there's 500 and something people in the competition. So I'm, at least I'm not last, but I'm way down there. So yeah, hopefully I can get, I don't know, something a little bit bigger today. Like, I'm not imagining we're going to get a non-typical, because they're pretty rare. Man, but some people have got some really nice whitetail during this competition. And you got to get the whitetail, you know, got to get all the animals on Whiteheart Island. So we started nice and early, 6 o'clock. This is only my second attempt at this competition. You get 7 tries at it. I'm pretty sure it goes to March 11. So still got a few days to go. And then I'll swap over to the, I think Roosevelt elk will be next. Would help with the range mission a lot. You haven't played Hunter Classic yet? It's a good game, man. You know, if you've got a PC though, you need a PC because it's not on console. And it's free. You can download it for free, and they give you a free 2-4 free and a shotgun and a deer bleat. And you got to grind out your path in the game. So you get, you know, the extra equipment and maybe buy an extra gun. So I'll be calling a lot. I just want to, you know, get to an area where I start to hear calls coming back at me. Yeah, it's on Steam, man. On Steam. Just type in Hunter Classic and it'll come up. And I think it's only a 6 gigabyte download. It's not very big, and you get a whole bunch of reserves and animals. And if you've got a, you know, you don't need a really good computer to make this game work. It's really optimized, so you'll have no problem there. What we got here? Female. So yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure the top 10 spots in this comp are all non-typical. Because they grow the biggest. Like, they can just grow huge in this game with the whitetail and the mule deer. Especially whitetail, they seem to be like, they get really big. All I gotta do is, you know, I just want to find something that puts me better than 414th. But birds and predators are worth more. Yeah, like, well, I gotta, you know, the mule deer pay a lot. Mule deer, for out of all the deer, they pay about the most. And you'll get a heap of them on timber gold trails. They're usually worth like 60 GM each. They can go way above that and a little bit below it, but you know. Good dog. Alright, we'll have a collectible here. We will collect it. Why not? We are here. Just a common mushroom. We'll take it. Thank you. Also have the urine spray on me today, so that'll probably come in handy. I'm hoping it will. We've got a tower over there. It's really one I never look at. Let's check this tower out. I never really go to this one. I'll have a look at it while we're here. Ah, there it is. Is that it? Is that, oh no, that's, and it's just some trees. Pretending to be a tower. It seems to be in the same, oh no, it's behind the trees there. There it is. But even last time, we didn't hear many males. We did get a few, but got a ton of females, man. The only downside is the 243 can be a bit weak. Yeah, it can be. Alright, so this opens out onto this paddock here. Yeah, 243 can be a bit weak. You always have the option of a shotgun and slug. They'll give you ammunition for nothing for the shotgun, G12, and there we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to spray this tree right here. I'm going to go back in the tower now. And we might be able to get a shot on this thing. I'm not sure which way the wind's blowing. Yeah, it's gonna be blowing towards it, which is, man, that sucks. In a way. Because I'm all the way up here, we should be good. And I'll shoot it with the bullpup. Get down here, I'll make the dog sit. Yeah, there's no tree or perk sort of skills. You got to build up, like the guns level up, your spotting levels up, your animal tracking levels up, and that just happens by, you know, keep playing the game. So you can't then go into the menu and pick a skill or a perk. So like, you know, this gun, I think is level, I don't know, 11 or 13, this bullpup, because I use it a lot. So that means it's less shaky when I go into holding my breath and stuff. So the way the skills in this game work out is the more you play it and the more you hunt a certain animal, like just spotting this whitetail, and then if you track it, that's how your skills go up, by hunting. So it's in here somewhere. Yell out if you see it, mate. It's probably, you know, could be standing behind a tree. I can't see it yet. I'll give another call. But it appears to be coming in. Although I don't like this wind. And I really do need to get binoculars that zoom in and out. That may be the next thing I buy. Because seriously, I put up these binoculars long enough maybe. Oh, they've done a good job. So it should be right out there in front somewhere. Walking across here. Although I cannot see it yet. We'll keep calling it, trying to make a call back. Also, you could pick up $20 Steam gift card, use it to buy AMs. Yeah, you can buy AMs, and then you can buy yourself like a weapon that will shoot most animals. I think we have a couple of whitetail here actually. Now one is calling and it seems a lot further away. So I might have to use the bow and arrow. There you go, I've never really been to this tower, and there we go, my first time here. We've got a couple calling. Just gonna look around while we're here. Sometimes you get a sneaky one coming down and doesn't call. I'm still looking to see this first one that called, which was closer. And there's big rocks there, could be behind that. Like, where are you? Whitetail. Let's just keep calling and be patient. Yeah, so this is more of an actual hunting simulator where, you know, I do play Call of the Wild, but Call of the Wild's a bit more arcadey than this. So the animals will be more sensitive. They're harder to hunt. There is less of them. So if you want a challenge, this is more of a challenge than Call of the Wild. Because you can't really run in this game. Maybe after you shot the gun you can run. But if you run through this area, you'll scare every deer off and every Roosevelt elk off that's around. They'll just run away. Oh, now look at the wind. It's blowing straight there. Get out of here, man. What's going on? Stop blowing behind my back. I seriously gets quite annoying. Because that's going to scare my deers off now. Oh, what's that there? Is that one of them? Or am I just seeing a shadow? No, there's one there, look. It's only a small one. So he must have been the first one that called. Now if he goes to the where I sprayed, that could be better than coming right here to me. But there was a second one that called. But that one is very tiny. That won't help me in the competition at all. Have a look at it. Oh man, that is so small. Wowee. Now looking for something bigger than this today. This is almost not worth shooting. And there's another deer there. Is that the other male? No, it's a female. Oh, we don't want her. Let's just sit back and see what happens. Look at your map in the middle. Tower, South Island. And look to the left and look the upper road of the curve along the waterways. There's a good stand for every animal. Is it on this part of the island? Oh, you mean like this one or something, or this one? So I just want to stay on this part of the island today. Look, he's walking, I think, to pretty much near where I sprayed. Man, that is so tiny. I was going to let that stand there because I did hear another male call, and I was wondering if that'll come in. Because I don't really want that tiny male. It seems to be a, you know, it could be a waste of time, man. That only worth like 20 GM. The female will be worth nothing. It's nice to see him around though. I see that there is some whitetail here. The non-typical and rares are much rarer. Yeah, they are. Like non-typicals, piebalds, albino, they're all very rare in this game. So, like, if you get an albino, it's like, wow-wee, you know. It's like something you don't do a lot in this game, believe me. Oh, he's going to come right to me. So we might just smack him with a bow. I'll give him another little call. Stop, buddy. Alright, we're going to reload the bow and arrow. I'll keep calling because I'm pretty sure there's another male. So we got our first one. It's not a big one. It's a good game if you like hunting and you like more of a simulator than an arcade. This is good. And you do have, you know, not just one island. You know, here you'll have Loggers Point, Settlers Creek, Ruggaroo Bayou. That's Australia. That's the hot part. That's the tropical part. Timbergold Trails, Red Feather Falls, Hemmerdale, Hirschfelden, like, you know, we've got White Rime Ridge. So there is a ton of maps that you can hunt. But you're only going to start with the one call or a deer bleat, the 243, and a shotgun. But like Landon said, if you put some EMs in and buy your first, you know, probably good weapon and some of the callers that you need. Sometimes they sell the callers in like a whole bunch of them for a cheap price when they have a sale on for them, of course. Let's just call again and see if we get another male answering. I don't want the female. Yeah, no worries, Landon. Those people have magic, I call them the golden tree stands. They put up a tree stand and it's in apparently the right area and they get a million deer going to it. I don't have a golden tree stand. I just have normal ones. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there was only one male. I thought another one called further back. I don't want the female. They're worth nothing. Females are worth 0 score and $0 on deer, all the deer. With bears and all the dogs and stuff like that, the females are still worth money. But all the deers, blacktail, whitetail, red deer, female elk, they're worth nothing. Female moose. So you can take them out if they get annoying and they might scare off a male. But otherwise, look, she's walking right up to me dog. People always ask, does my dog scare the animals? I don't think so. When she's just laying there, look, the deer is right next to the dog. I've had deer walk over the dog to get to it. Hey, Rayvon, you've never killed any females. Well, there we go. He doesn't kill them either. And the reason is, I kill them if you're in a tree stand and they're hanging around and getting annoying. And you might have 3 of them building up, and you think if a male comes and one of them, runs, the male will run too. So you start to knock them off with the bow and arrow. But otherwise, I just leave them alone. I'll give it another minute or two. If this male doesn't call, we'll go pick this one up and keep moving on. But yeah, that's not the male I want. I want something that puts me a bit higher in the comp than 414th. So that won't do it. Yeah, this female's just going to camp under the tower for the moment. So it had to be one further out. First one, this one call that seemed really close. Then we had another call that was way out there. I'm just seeing it, see if I can see it at all, anywhere. Or have I tricked myself? Sometimes you just got to, be really still or walk out behind a tree or something, but... Alright, we'll go pick this up. I'll give one a call. So if the dog moves around a bit, it can, alright. But usually, if the dog's laying down, I've had mule deer walk over it to get to me in the tower. I thought, oh well. So that one's right next to it again. They're like together there. Oh, there's a deer, there's a dog. Alright, let's go get this male. This might scare her away. There she is right there. Hello. It is me, the hunter. You can see the modelling are pretty good. They've never updated the models of the deer. So that's a 12-year-old model and it still looks damn good. Alright, let's pick this up and get our, if we're lucky, 20 GM. Look how small this is. Come on, man. And we're going to get 21. I wasn't far off, was I? I said 20. It was 21. Let's move on, folks. See what we can find. Did they update the mule deer though? Yeah, I'm not sure. I think they're pretty much the same model. They updated the turkey, the bears. I think all the other models are pretty much original. Because the bears were looking... I wish they'd update the hogs and pigs. Because they can look a bit like a sack of potatoes with legs running around on the wrong angle. And this year, I don't know when, this year we're going to get fallow deer in the game. So it'll be our first new animal for a while. Maybe since the puma, if I'm right. Oh, maybe they did update the mule deer, I don't know. They look pretty much the same to me. But they did look better when they updated them. So the bears look a whole lot better when they updated them. And they done that when the grizzly bear came to the game with Timber Gold Trails. They just updated all the bear models and made them look better. What have we got here? That looks like a Roosevelt elk. So we've got some elk around. We can call them as well. Could be a herd of elk looking at that. I'm still going to concentrate mainly on whitetail. Alright. Need another one to call. Need a bigger one, man. We need a bigger one. That was just too tiny. I should have a tree stand up here somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to sit in it. We'll call around it just see if we get a call back. Because this ain't no golden tree stand. It's not bad some days. It's a bit hit or miss. You can see along the roads you do get a lot of tracks, so they're always crossing it and walking down them. You're a female. Come on, females. Yeah, but to win this competition you need a huge non-typical whitetail, which I'm not going to get because like Landon said, they're pretty rare, non-typicals. I think out of like 500 people there's been 10 non-typicals worthy of this competition. So that's how rare they are. You can have over 500 people hunting for deer and you might only drag out 10 non-typicals. So that's a pretty rare ratio when you really think about it. What have we got here? Oh, we've got a bobcat. What are these tracks? We have female. That's not what we're really looking for. Female. Is there plenty of female? You're hoping to hear records for the stand. Alright. Where am I here? There. I was thinking of going across here. Walk right across this lumpy bit here. Because it looks like it could be a deer area. I'm going to start heading towards there. Because I don't want to just sit this hunt. I want to move around a bit. And give myself a yourself an opportunity to find the deer. Not the female deer, of course, which we just heard then call. Where is she? She's just in there. I need a male to call. Too many females sometimes in this game, which can be a bit annoying. I think they should fix the ratio of that up a little bit, would be cool. So the tree stands on, oh, it's a tree stand, not a tower. Alright. I'm just going to crouch a little bit, stay nice and quiet. Call elk while we're in here. Alright, and that's on this island. Alright, cool. Thanks for that, man. Alright, what have we got here? Elk. So plenty of elk tracks. We don't want them. Oh, we'll take them, but you know, mainly after the whitetail here. So probably a tree stand in a place like this would be okay. Nice and quiet, off the road. Never know what you're going to get. Facing the road, they come from that direction mainly. Ah, cool. There's our bobcat again. Bobcat look pretty good in this game. They're a nice model. All the cats, because they're not very old. We never used to have cats in this game, and then they started to bring them in, which is pretty cool. We're not really looking for them today. I'll take one, but that's a deer. A female deer. Come on, game. This looks like it'd be a good deer area, doesn't it? Nice and rough. Places for the deer to hide. Oh, what is that? That's not where that tower is, where we just came from. No, it's not. That's not a bad paddock, is it? Look at that. You put a tower or tree stand up here. Try and get them to come out of the forest. You tend to use towers and tree stands here a lot more than Call the Wild. Oh, there we go. Alright, that's going to be dead ahead, which is good. So, because the wind is okay here, I think. It's going to shuffle on over to the shade here. So I'm less visible, and then we'll check the hunter mate again. So check the hunter mate. It's out that way. It's going to be on the edge of this paddock somewhere, coming up through here. So we just got to be patient now. And hopefully, this is bigger than our last one. It's got to be, right? The last one was just tiny, man. It's like the smallest whitetail I've seen in ages. Now, if we're in a competition for the smallest whitetail, I'd be way up there. But because we're not. Now, I think the wind's good. I think it's a 7 to find a leaf blowing. I do have wind indicators. Yeah, the wind's good. You can see leaves there. So the wind's sort of in my face. But they do have wind indicators in the game, but then it just takes up a bit of extra space and weight in your inventory. So I try not to carry stuff like that, because I can usually look at which way the leaves are coming off a tree. I don't want you, girl. Go away. I want your dad here. Where is he? Come on down, big fella. So just keep calling it. You can't overcall, so it's good. So call as many times as you want to get the deer's attention. Yeah, this is a lot different than your Call of the Wild. But they're both good. I'm not, pitting one against the other. But if you want more of a simulator type hunt, this is it. And if you want to get, 10 animals in an hour, well, that's Call of the Wild. They both have their appeal. But this one has, community competitions and competitions going all the time for all the different types of animals that are out here. And you actually win trophies. If you get... This competition I'm in has 10 prizes, but they usually only have 3 for a normal competition. First, second, and third, and you'll get a trophy and EM, which is in-game money. And that comes in handy, that in-game money. Alright, looks like the female's coming in a lot quicker than the male. Oh, I can see the male. I can see the shadow over there. Yeah, oh, he's a bit bigger than our last one, but still, he's no monster. There he is, look at that. Just make sure there's no others around him. Yeah, that's a typical, this isn't a big deer. It is walking in nice and fast, I'll give it that. I'll give it another call. Get a little bit closer and we'll just shoot it with the gun. There's our female right behind us. Who's, she'll come in like a puppy dog. There he is. Just want to look behind him, make sure there's no other deers tracking in behind him. He appears to be the only one. Let's go pick him up. Alright, so our second deer, it's bigger than our last one, but it's still not going to get me up in this competition. But yeah, it's a start, man. Yeah, GM's the free in-game money, and EM's the buyable money, or money that you win in a competition. So it's like, if this bullpup here in GM would cost like, usually, 10,500 GM. But EMs, it'd be a lot less, because it's, you've converted real money into, the in-game type coin. Alright, what we got? We hit the right long shoulder blade. It is, we're going to get 52 GM, so that's what the money we're going to get, 52 GM. And that's in-game money, and the score is 108. And it does nothing for me in the competition. Nothing. I might do a few more calls up here, even though we shot a gun. We'll give it 5 minutes and that'll all settle down. And then we'll move on. I'll sit in the shade for a minute. So yeah, there's 2 types of money, the EM and the GM. And the GM is what you get when you kill an animal. So we just got 52 of them for that animal. So if you have a good day, you know, you can earn a fair few GM out there. Yeah, and if you're lucky, after, you know, 12, 13 hunts, you can afford another gun. You know, if all goes to plan, of course. Because some days you can come out on these maps and you can have a very quiet day. Alright, we'll keep heading towards that dot I put. So as you can see, like, we have this thing in Call of the Wild, it's called a Hunter Mate, and then in that game it's totally useless. In this game it's a thing you use all the time, man. So even on the weekend I went back to Call of the Wild and I kept pulling out the Hunter Mate and that, and I go, what am I doing that for? So the game is totally free now, because back when you could, when you had to buy a membership to hunt on the reserves, the only thing you could buy of GM sort of was bullets. You couldn't buy guns with it, you couldn't buy much of the equipment with it. But now you can buy everything with GM. You can buy every gun in the game, you can buy tree stands, tents, towers, you know, you name it, clothes. You can buy everything now with GM. Where before you were limited into what you could buy with it, so it was more of a, you know, you're using the real money all the time. And now you just don't have to do that. Which is excellent, really. That is really good. But it will be more of a grind than our Call of the Wild. Because as you can see, we got 52 for that deer. We're in Call of the Wild for a female deer, sometimes you get like 700, you know. There's another nice paddock. I'll come around here a little bit. And as you can see, the ocean is just on the other side of that forest. You're still after 200 plus whitetail? Me too, bud. Like even before this competition, I was coming to Whitehart a fair bit looking for a big whitetail. Because I want to put one in me lodge. I think the biggest one I got this year is on 191, something like that, so it was short of 200. So I didn't taxidermize it or anything, just took a photo. But yeah, we need, like Landon said, we need something over 200 so we can whack it in the lodge. So you can say, you know, say to your mates, look at that, got me a big one. Because they can get pretty huge. Like, there's no great ones or diamonds in this game, but when you get a really big deer or red deer or anything like that, they're huge, man. And that's sort of like your great one, you know, like a over 200 whitetail. That's your diamond and your great one all wrapped in the one. There's got to be something in that forest there, right? So I'll do a few calls. This is a nice position up here. You actually see all the sides. You do have a 300 plus non-typical whitetail. Oh, that's nice, man. That's cool. That's what you need for this competition, mate. To get anywhere, you need a 300 plus non-typical whitetail. Because if you look at the first 10 positions, oh, there's a male there, I think. I'm not sure if that's a male. Yeah, it looks like it's got antlers on its head. I'm seeing stuff. We're just going to sit back here and call, guys. Oh, got a bobcat right next to me. Don't come out and kill me, dude. I am hunting. Now, I saw a head shake over here. And whatever it is, it looked like it could have been a male. So I need it to walk up over this hill so I can get a decent look at it. I'm pretty sure I wasn't seeing things. Yeah, so every now and again, like Landon said, you go out chasing a personal type animal that you want for your lodge, or just you want that, so you know you got it. And I've been doing that with the whitetail a lot this year. We've been coming to White Hart Island a fair bit. You can get a whitetail also at Red Feather Falls, Settlers Creek, and Loggers Point. Don't think I've left out any maps there. I may have. There is a fair few places you can get whitetail in this game. You know, more than blacktail or mule deer. You can get they'll have more whitetail on more reserves. And the moose, if you get a really big moose in this game, they look awesome. I hope the wind is not playing games with me here. No, I think it's blowing behind me, although you get butterflies flying around, they stooge you. You think they look like leaves a bit. I'm sure I saw a head shake over here. I need a deer to walk up, man. Looked like a male whitetail shaking its head. Where'd it go? It hasn't called back. Now it's not visible, and I can hear this bobcat in the background meowing. Hey, was I saying stuff? I'm sure I wasn't. We need a big non-typical guy. It's not going to happen, but yeah, the Bayou, that's right. Ruggaroo Bayou's also got whitetail. So I thought I might have left one out, and Landon was onto it. So there are a few maps you can get whitetail on. Loggers Point's alright, but it can be, a bit hit and miss there. And Red Feather Falls does have a lot of whitetail on it too. Oh, there it is. Now that's a bit more like it. That's a little bit better. Once again, as you can see the score, it's only going up to 85 to 125, so it might be about 100. So I did see a head shake. I wasn't wrong. It just came up on a real steep bit, so we couldn't see it that well. Oh, go pick that up. Oh, something else run off in the background there. There, that's a female, so that's okay. So there we go, this is our third whitetail. They are getting bigger, I think. This could be bigger than our last one, so they're getting a bit bigger every time. But still, nothing like we really need, but, even when this competition's over, I'll still be coming back every now and again looking for that whitetail for my lodge. Because once you've got it in your lodge, you'll never lose it, man. Loggers Point don't have many. Yeah, that's right. There's more mule deer there and coyote. A lot of coyote there as well. That's why I usually come here, because this part of the island seems to have a lot of whitetail on it. Right up until probably about halfway up here. And then after it gets blacktail everywhere. You do get the odd whitetail mixed in, but it's mainly blacktail. So, yeah, a little bit bigger. It's still not what we want. So, what's your score, buddy? What are you going to give me? It's going to give me 59. So, this is our biggest one today, 118. Still nowhere near what we want. But we got 59 GM for that. So, I'm going to keep walking along down here and just call as we go. And we'll check out down near the water. So there's a few around. They're just very small. So, I mean, it must feel good when you're in a comp like this and you get that really big non-typical. You must think, oh my god, I've got a chance. Well, this competition, the points for this hunt, if you, I think, get in the top 10 or whatever, you get points. And then for the next White Hart Island Community Challenge will be the Roosevelt Elk. And then if you do well on that, you get more points than the blacktail. So it goes over, I think, the whole month before, you know, like whoever wins this wins a trophy for getting the biggest whitetail and gets cash and that. But then they might not win the competition all out, the whole White Hart thing, because the next two they might do really bad. So let's just slowly walk along here. So there's a deer down there. It's probably that female that ran off. They sort of stopped spooking pretty quick. Yeah, there's that female. That could be the one that we've already seen. So just want to sneak along here and call in case there's another male in here. But the trick is you want them to call back. Sometimes they don't call and they're sneaking up on you, you don't realise it, and you actually spook it by moving and you didn't know it was there. It's like, oh no. Alright, female, don't want ya. Yeah, so patience is needed in this game. Let's just look along the water. It's always nice when you look out in the distance and you see these antlers moving. You go, oh yeah. And so there's no hunting pressure on it, you know, so we just shot that deer over here. No hunting pressure in this game. But I think it's like a 250 or something like that spook radius from the shot. But once you get beyond that, the animals settle down and you'll start to, you know, find the ones that aren't spooked and freaked out. I'll keep walking along this edge. I don't hunt along this area that much, and I probably should check it out a bit more. This reminds me of Loggers Point in some bits, this area here. Let's pick this up. What have we got? That'd be a female. Oh, you're a cat. You're a bobcat. So it's been roaming along here. So if you get these 3 tracks of the bobcat, it actually helps your bobcat tracking. You just got to get 3 of the tracks, and it helps level up the tracking for that animal. So you just reverse track it here. It's telling me it's in the air. We did hear it earlier. Could be around. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that'd probably be old tracks. I'm not really worried about the bobcat today. Well, not right now anyway. Here's its next track. So I'll collect that as well. So then we would have had 4 in a row of the bobcat. And my bobcat tracking will go up a bit. Also, vital shots are key. Yeah, where they bleed out quick, they can be running for days. Yeah, like if you shoot a bear here and you just hit it in the leg, man, it'll run and run and run and run. And then sometimes they run in circles. So if your tracking's not up to scratch, they can be hard to find. Hence the dog. The dog is a bloodhound, not a bloodhound, what do you call them? you know, like a pointer type dog. So it'll track down the animals for you. And the dog levels up as well. They don't level up as quick like they do in Call of the Wild. But your dog sort of picks up skill and perks as it goes along. Like it'll walk closer to you, it'll be quieter, it'll follow your commands easier, it'll track better, so does all that. And the dogs are pretty good in this game. Like every now and again they will get stuck on a tree. But 9 times out of 10 the dogs are fantastic and find the animal. And then you just walk behind and do the tracking. So your tracking goes up as well. Yeah, this is a scent hound. That's right, scent hound they're called. They're a good dog. And they have Labradors in the game for birds. They have a few dogs. I think they have setters or something, red setter type dogs. They have a few different breeds in this game. Let's just keep walking, man. And dogs can actually swim in this game. So if they go into the water, they don't just walk on the bottom of the lake, they actually swim. So they're a bit more realistic, the dogs, which is good. The atmosphere in this game is awesome. I know the graphics are down from Call of the Wild, but the sounds are beautiful. So once you get used to the graphics, you know, this game's pretty immersive. Especially the hunting aspect, because it is harder. How long have I been playing this? Close to 10 years, I think. I got the 10-year jacket, so it must be over 10 years or 10 years. So yeah, this is my first hunting game. And I still enjoy playing it after all this time. I actually think everyone's lucky now because you can do so much for free, where before you had to buy a reserve license every year if you wanted to hunt on all the reserves and hunt all the animals. I can see something walking across here. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a male. They're elk, I think. Alright, we've got elk over there. We'll give them a call. I saw them crossing the water then. I thought that's a bit big for a whitetail. If it was a whitetail, we'd be in the competition. We have a chance. There he goes, running that way. Are they going to come over? They seem to be like bolting off. Where are they? Where are they going, elk? Oh, there's another female deer there. Alright, so I just saw a female deer. Where'd the elk go? They've nicked off. We don't want you. So now if we hold it there, see how the square comes up? That's spotting. So just by spotting that, your spotting goes up, and it just smelt me. So the wind is a bit bad. One thing is the water's too loud in this game. Since it doesn't move and it makes makes like wave noises. Yeah, it was a license so you could hunt every animal. I just called it reserve license, whatever. But if you didn't have it, you were allowed to hunt on Loggers Point. And then after they made it, I think every month or every week, you could have 3 animals that you were allowed to hunt. That's alright, you can go hunt, you know, Roosevelt elk, a wolf, or, you know, whatever. They'd usually all on one reserve. Like if it was timber gold, they'd say, alright, you can hunt a grizzly bear, a wolf, and the Rocky Mountain elk. And plus the Loggers Point. You can go back to there as well and hunt. But at first it was just you could go to Loggers Point and hunt. And shoot rabbits, I think coyote and the deer and stuff. There was no bobcats on it back then. So it was very limited in what you can hunt. So I used to buy the license every year, the hunting license thing. I think that was $45. And then you know you'd spend real money. So like this bullpup I got, well I bought that with real money. Same with the bow and arrow. So, but the other gun I got on me, this semi-auto 223 I bought with GM. Same with the scope for it. So once you could buy guns and stuff with GMs when the game went free, I started, you know, I bought the G10, I bought the 223, I bought a few guns. And now I usually buy equipment. I'll buy a tent, a tree stand, you know, whatever I need in the game. So at the moment I think I got like 25,000 GM. Because then when I get to a certain amount, I'll buy whatever I need with it. And I don't spend any real money anymore in this game. Because why would you? If you no need to, don't do it. Sometimes when you're lucky, you'll give a call and you'll get a whitetail come out on the other side here. Doesn't happen all the time. But it's nice when it does because you know it won't smell or hear. So we're going to cross over here. We're just going to make our way down here. Yeah, mule deer, rabbit and pheasant. I like the mule deer though. Like I hunt them a lot at Timber Gold. They can grow pretty big and like I said, they do pay well. So if you're a new player, sometimes going to Timber Gold trails, you'll make more money than going to Loggers Point. Because you get areas there where the mule deer are consistent. You know, they keep coming in. Like I said, like the average mule deer pays usually around 60 GM. And they go up to way over 100. So if you get a few good ones, there goes that's our elk that crossed the water there. But yeah, there are little things in this game. You can't jump, you can't really walk in water too far. You'll just stop ankle deep. There are little things that can be annoying, but you get used to it. Some of the buttons are slightly different. To hold your breath, you hold space bar instead of shift. But you get used to all that. Most of the buttons are the same. You get the other ones a little bit different. The animal hunting in this is, yeah, like more of a simulator than an arcade. But yeah, we'll call these elk as well. There could be something across the water here. I'm going to stand up and walk a bit until we get across. Yeah, so I need to, At least the whitetail are getting bigger each one we find, but yeah, we need them still bigger than that, man. Like I'm still 400 and something in this competition, which is sounds a bit sounds like I'm a bit hopeless, but it's not like I haven't, you know, this is only my second hunt in this comp, and this game really does boil down to a lot of luck. Of you hear the deer, you hear a male call, and it can either be really big or like that first one really small. You just don't know till it walks out. So we've got a couple of female over here. I'll call, there could be a male over there. Get up on this rock if we can. Can we get up on the rock? Please, rock. No, we can't. Damn you, rock. Like I said, something around that. You can't jump. Man, it is smoky around here. You know, it looks like another place you'd find deer. There are tracks everywhere here. Look at them all. This is where they cross from one side to the next on the island here. This is where they can either go down the road or this road, or they cross here. Alright, dog, settle down, Judas. I like the dogs in this game. So I usually bring mine hunting with me, because they are pretty quiet. Once you tell them to lay down and stay in that, they usually do that. Well, until you like shoot the animal and go to collect it, and they magically get up and follow you. We'll go walk in. We're going in, man. Let's check these tracks. Oh, they're deer. Oh, that's an elk. Oh, sorry, we've got elk tracks. Yep. That was that bunch of elk. Who didn't even care about the call, they just ran off, mate. They weren't going to play the game. Up north in the South Island is better. I'm gonna try around here. I've done alright around these parts in the, you know, in the past. Well, I'm not looking forward to the elk part of this competition, because I haven't found many, like we just saw some then, but I haven't found many male elk lately here. Like all over the island. I keep finding female ones, but it's like there's less male, so it just, it's probably coincidence. Female, man, it's this. I wish they'd repop. Like, it seems they run it, you know, it seems like it, but it's probably not. It's like 75% female and 25% male. I wish they'd just 50-50 it. Because if you're going to have deer on the map, just put a few more males. If you're going to have too many females, it gets a little bit, you know. We'll go down this road. I've actually gotten a few down here before, because I'll walk up from that edge, or come down from in here. Just go nice and slow on the road. You're very quiet when you do this now. And actually, clothes make it. Oh, that guy's probably gone now, but clothes make a difference in this game, unlike Call of Wild, where you can wear your bear suit out in the savannah and it won't make any difference. But this game it does. Like, even the person who wins this comp and gets the jacket is camoed for this for White Hart Island. But I can't wait till the new fallow deer come in as well. I don't know when. They said this year. I just have no idea when. But they should look good, man. What scope do I have on the 7mm? The 9x40. There it is there. 9x40. And Swatch. I don't know how you say it because it's German. That's the German scope. They're a nice scope. And it fits on a few of my guns, so it, you know, it makes sense for me to sort of have this one. It does fit on a few of the guns that I own. There's probably better scopes and, you know, not better scopes. It's just personal preference, really. And it's pretty hard to try out a scope before you buy it, really. You can't really try anything out before you buy it. Something just ran again. Hopefully that was a female. I shouldn't swear. Didn't mean to. Maybe it didn't come out. No one heard it. But, yeah, I own a fair few scopes. Some of them I got when I was, like a member. They'd give you a gay scope that didn't really zoom in or out. Sort of like my binoculars, so then I had to go scope shopping. I should bring out the lever action next time. That's not a bad deer gun. Use the MK 150. Alright. Yeah, you probably have to, you know, to go look at older videos when people made videos about different scopes and guns in this game. It doesn't really happen as much anymore because everyone's playing Call of the Wild. I wish it could be the females that ran off then. I'm hoping the males call back. So at least I know they're there, man. Because it's long range sniper scope that fits most rifles. Fair enough. Yeah, that's what you want in this game, a scope that fits most rifles. As of course you're going to have to buy more than one scope, but you try and spend less GM on stuff like that. Alright, another cat. Plenty of bobcats around today. It's up the road, apparently. If it walks out, we do have a gun we can shoot it with. We did bring the 223. So you can call them with the... No, not with that. With this. No, not that. With this. But whether they come or not to it is a different thing. I do like the electronic caller. Alright, got another collectible here. We'll collect it. So the cat's right on that bend. Let's see if it walks out. We'll just stop here. Well, it's probably going towards the water. If it does answer that call, it'll come up through the scrub there and not up the road. Cats are very, they're sort of like a fox. Very sneaky. Be nice if you could see it right there, wouldn't it? We can't, but, you know, it'd be nice if we could. I've had bobcats come to this. You know, rarely, but they do it every now and again. Come to the jackrabbit caller. But I'm not going to hold my breath for it because, you know. may not come. But I should bring out more of my guns every now and again. Show you guys what I do have and what they do. I don't have tons of them, but I do have more than I usually bring out. Like I bring out the bullpup a lot because it weighs less. And if we look at it, does it tell me its weight here? So the capacity, it costs 3. Well, if you put in another rifle, it'll cost 4. So you can carry then less ammo. So that costs 2. This one costs 3.5. So the 223 is heavier than the bullpup. That's one of the reasons I use the bullpup a bit, is because of the weight. It is a good gun too. You can use it on all the deer, the bear. You know, it's a great gun because you can use it on so many animals, and it's very light compared to most of the other guns. You know, like 4 capacity weight cost. So if you can get away with the less weight, the better. And when you first join the game, you can carry less, but as you level up, you'll open up another pouch slot. So then you buy the pouch and you can carry more. So I recommend the bullpup a lot to people, like as your first real gun, because you can shoot. There's our cat again. You can shoot, you know, the wolf, the coyote, all the bear, red deer, elk, whitetail, blacktail, mule deer. You know, the list goes on how many animals you can shoot with the bullpup. So it's like one of those good starter guns where you can start to grind out some good cash. Doesn't weigh very much. It's a 7mm bullet, so when do you get off work? So let me understand if you can't. Ah, yeah, at work. Yeah, but this is a good game to download if you don't have it, because it's free. If you like hunting, you'll enjoy this game. And like Landon said, if you put in first off $20, right? Even though it's a free game, put in $20 and buy yourself a good gun and maybe some of the coolers you need. That's a female. She just come out really quietly, didn't she? We've spotted her. And now we'll scare her. Thank you. We don't want you, we want your dad, your uncle, or your brother. So what I mean about female to male ratio. I just wish they'd make it 50-50. I know in real life there's probably more females than males. I get that. But yeah, I just wish they'd fix the ratio a bit. Make the game a little bit more interesting. Have a little look down here. It's one of those areas you expect to find a whitetail, isn't it? The render distance in this game probably isn't as long as Call of the Wild, but it is long enough. Like it used to be shorter, the render distance, and they made it longer. So it used to be worse. Look at that down there, mate. You expect to see a... That's probably that female that wandered out, right? Yeah. That's where you could find your big non-typical. But they are rare, man. Non-typicals are not easy to find. And in this game, every time you start up a new game, you get a whole new bunch of animals on your map. So it's not like Call of the Wild where the animals stay on your map. This one, every time you come in, the game puts a whole new bunch of animals on your map. You know, so there could be an albino on this map now. But unless you come across it, that's it. And that's another reason why they're rare. Like, it could be on the map, there could be a big non-typical whitetail on this map. But unless we come into the area where it can hear us and come near us, we're not going to, you know, we just won't know. I like that the animals sort of refresh every time on this game. That's why you just never know what you're going to find here. At the moment, we're finding nothing. A noise in the background is still pulling down this Lions Club. It's taking them forever, man. There we go, we've got another classic player. Gonna download the game, that's good. Is that female again? It is, isn't it? What are you? Oh, you're the female just walking off now. So they don't, you know, it's spooked and now it's just stopped. So it's not like they totally flip out. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do any good in this segment of the competition unless well, we do have some days left. And this won't be my last hunt in this competition. But I'm not going to hit it as hard as if I'm really chasing it, I'd play every day and play for hours but I'm not going to chase this. I'm just going to enjoy myself, and if we get lucky, we get lucky. Last one I really chased was the bison trophy. I come third. And I was going for hours and hours every day. Chasing our bison around White Rhine Ridge. I haven't played Hunting Unlimited 2010. Yeah, the controls are really easy. It's pretty much the same as Call of the Wild, just a few buttons are a bit different. But yeah, like in this year, like you saw earlier, when I ran out of arrows, I had to put another pack in. Where in Call of the Wild, you can, carry 1,000 bullets. And then when you just hit reload and it all reloads for you. Where this, you've got to go back to your inventory and put another packet of bullets in when those 10 run out. So, you couldn't carry 1,000 bullets in this game. Your inventory would be full, just the bullets. And be able to fit your guns and stuff in. So weight in this game is really critical. That's what I was talking about, the bullpup only weighing 3 instead of 4 like most guns. It just makes that bit of difference where you can carry extra ammo or some extra equipment or something. So you can't carry as many weapons like Call of the Wild. You can carry a fair few guns with that thing. And, like hundreds of bullets for each gun. And so that game is easier on you where it comes to your inventory, where this game's a bit more strict. So I've got 2 guns and a bow and arrow. So we're 94% capacity. We do have some equipment, the callers, binoculars, and some spray. As you notice, I've only got 4 packets of bullets for the 223, 5 for the bullpup, and 4 for the bows. Where if you're in Call of Wild, you'd have, hundreds of each. We've actually got our first elk of the day going to give us a call. So we can call him. He's back up this way. Maybe we'll actually stay down and get him to work his way down towards us. There you go. He's answered, so that's good. So I'm just going to sit back here. I'm going to sit back here and see what happens. We're going to get our dog to lay down. And there you go, she's laid down. I'll just sit back here and see if we can see this dude coming in. It's not a whitetail, but it's money. It's something, right? Look at the hunter mate again. Yeah, it's going to come over this hill probably. Over this way. So give the odd call and get him moving, man. You have 6 bull elk on. Yeah, alright. Yeah, like the elks in this game, like the males usually hang with the males and the females hang with the females. Every now and again you'll get a male with a bunch of females, but usually it's a little herd of males. Up to 3 to 5 of them can be in a little herd for the males. Females, you can get a whole, it's like a plague sometimes. They're annoying. So once again, the female elk will give you no score and no cash. So we'll see. Hopefully this thing will walk in. They usually do. Usually when they call back, it means they're on their way in. So it's called again. Oh no, there's a little herd of them because that's a different elk. There's obviously a little herd. So it could be 2 to 3, maybe 4. Alright, that's the other one from before. So yeah, we've got 2 together coming in that we know of. I think the wind's, I don't know what it's doing. It's like it's going straight down. And they're very vocal. Both of them. Maybe I should be a little bit more down this way and on the side. I'm going to get behind this tree, man. Now I can see up there a little bit better. If I use binoculars, we can see up there a bit better. So if we see them when they just come out, they should come out somewhere here. So yeah, the old elk, mate. So on this island you have bobcat, Roosevelt elk, whitetail deer, black-tail deer, coyote, and turkey. I don't think I've forgotten anything. I think that's all the animals we have on this map. Turkey are really cool. They're fun to hunt. And they pay really well. If you get a nice big turkey, man, they can be well over 100 GM as well. So, you know. And once again, in the turkey though, the females are worth, I think, nothing. Same with pheasant, female pheasant, pretty sure are worth nothing. Female feral hogs are worth about 3 cents. They're not even worth the bullet you put in them. Oh man, now you're calling from this way. You're tricking me. You're tricking me, man. Oh man, it's up there, right there somewhere. I gotta watch this wind's gonna crush it, isn't it? Let's see if we can get one to walk out. The wind's now picked up, so we could be waiting all this time for. Oh, there it is right there. Oh, you are so tiny. You are like the littlest elk I've ever seen. Oh, look at the one behind it though. That's a little bit better. There you go. It's worth the wait sometimes. Don't worry about the little fella. We knew there were 2 elk. So the second one did arrive on the scene at the right time before the other one freaked out and scared, got scared and ran off. So this one, the first one was going to pay nothing. It was too small. This one, a little bit better. And they curled back a bit. It's not the biggest one you can get, but it's, yeah, that's better. So this is our first Roosevelt elk for the day. And we get the 100% quick kill straight away, no wound time. 66, it's a 312. It's an average one, but not bad. 66. So some more GM for us. And we'll go back to the old whitetail. Yeah, so our first bull of the day. Yeah, so there's obviously like 2 in that little herd. Yeah, but that first one was way too small. It was sort of like, you'd still get like 20 GM or something, but it's usually, if you know there's more than one, just wait and see what they all look like if you can, if you get the time, if the wind's not going to crush you. Alright, common mushroom, another one. Collecting more mushrooms than I am deer at the moment. Not really what I'm after. And what I like about this game too is it records every shot you take. Records every animal you shoot. So you have, your hunt stats and you have your lifetime stats. So you know exactly how many animals. There's a male there, only a small one though. 1 to 13 minutes ago. That could have been coming in when we shot the actual elk then. That was only small, like less than 80 kilos. I'm on the map now. Alright, we're nearly at that setup that I have. go, there's a couple of nice trees you can put a tree stand in. As long as I don't have bushes down below, down the bottom, or else it'll get in your way. But them two look alright. Oh, that big one right in front of us there looks pretty good. No foliage on the bottom on that thing, look at that. Cool elk as well. Yeah, I just need, come on, give me one good deer today. One that at least lifts me off 414th. Be nice to be in the top 100. That'd be even nice, let alone the top 10. If you're in the top 100, it'd feel a bit better. Out of 500 people. There's usually in like an elite whitetail competition where you're just going after the biggest competition, you might get 50 people. Sometimes a bit less, sometimes a bit more. But like in these major competitions, you always get hundreds of people in it. Hey Michael Kenny, how you going? I'm doing good, mate. Hope you are too. We're on that inevitable, looking for that big whitetail that's not happening. But I've got, got to come out here and give it a hunt every now and again. Another bobcat. That's a coyote this time. Yeah, so I'm trying. I'm trying for the old whitetail here. We're getting the little ones. I should have seen the first one that came out. It was tiny. Hardly worth shooting, but it came close enough, so we shot it with the bow and arrow, but yeah, a little bit disappointing so far. There's not a lot you can do, you just got to keep hunting. Because one day, so that was 4 to 17 minutes ago, and it's up to 100 kilos maybe. It went in this way where I have a setup. So should we visit the setup? Call as we walk in here, or crouch. We're crouching. We're nice and quiet. Trying to get the whitetail to play the game, which they're not really playing at the moment. What do I do with that? Oh, there it is. Maybe try a map reset soon. Well, I'll probably just have this hunt. I might come back again tonight and try this again. Because we only get so many tries at this competition, I don't want to keep resetting my map. But competitions like this, if if you're a new player, this will help you get to know White Hart a bit if you do the whole competition, because it's all at White Hart Island. It's actually a beautiful place to come and just walk around, have a look, get to know it. It is pretty damn big. Of course, not as big as Call the Wild map, You know, they're fairly freaking huge. But they're big enough. Oh, there we go. We got him the call. And he is near my tent. So I'm going to go to this tree stand here and try and call him into that. I'll get my dog to lay down here somewhere. So we've got a bit of a paddock in front of us. So my dog can get to here and we'll get her to lay down. Alright, girl. Alright, you lay down. Hide, my friend, and stay. Sounds like I heard something run off then. Could have been a female following us. Once we get in the tree stand, they tend not to run off anymore. So let's give that a shot. Then try the south side and North Island near the middle. Alright, so we're over here. Alright, and this whitetail's going to come in from the back of me. Man, Crouch is so slow, isn't it? I don't want to walk because I don't want to spook anything. As we have a lake also on the right hand side there, which a lot of deer do hang around sometimes. Oh, he's called again. Yeah, he's going to come in from behind us. There's not a lot we can do. Hey Barry, how you going, man? How you going up there in Queensland? I'm checking out all the floods today on TV. Well, you can't really rely on the news to give you your news. Because I watched The Independent last night. Journalists, there's a few of them. And yeah, certain parts, people are still waiting for people, you know, the rescue people and everything to help them. I don't know what the hell's going on. Alright, so let's get in this tree. And we'll stand up so everyone can see. Oh, the whitetail should be coming in that way, behind us, the one that is calling. So he'll be coming in from behind here somewhere. Which we can get a clear shot at with the bow and arrow, not a problem. Now hopefully, I'm hoping this one's a bit better than all the rest that we've gotten so far. What is that on the corner there? Am I just seeing stuff? I'm seeing stuff. As you can see, we've got a lake in front of us there. This is actually a nice spot for a tree stand because you know you got the bush one side, you got the lake on the other, and there's our buddy who's gotten closer. Oh, you're a different one. We actually have two because I said abandon the other one. So we've got two whitetail coming in from this side. Where are you, bud? Don't hide. Step out into the light so we may see you. Into the hunter mate again. It's telling me it's just down here somewhere. Is it behind the tree? That's why I can't see you. My whitetail is pretty accurate on the hunter mate. It usually gives me pretty much exactly where they are because I'm pretty high on. There he is. Oh, that one's maybe the best one of the day, or maybe very similar to the last one we got. We need to call him in, and we know there's another one behind him coming in back from the tent area. It's been hot up there. So yeah, it's cooled down in Melbourne since the weekend. I think Saturday or something was our last hot day, and then it has cooled way down. Now once again, this isn't a big whitetail. I need him to come in a bit closer, bud. So all that calling walking here helped. So, you know, stirred them up and got them marching in. I've got to have you more than just standing there, bud. Where you going? It looks like you... I'm over here. Hello? Is he on a mission to go somewhere else? Oh, I'll try him with a bone, alright. Oh, he moved. Don't move, mate, when I'm doing that. Stop, buddy, stop. It's like he's not going to turn for me. He's just going to... I need him... Oh, he is turned. Good, good, good. I was worried about him then. I thought he's just going to keep going down the lake. He must have his girlfriend down there. That's it. Now you can stop around there. It'd be awesome, mate. Stop. Stop. I don't want you too close. He's going to run off. What does the blood look like? Ooh, not super good. I'm going to keep calling because I'm pretty sure I've got another one coming in. And he'll probably run to the lake. I usually run down near that lake. Oh, was that him there? Did I just see something? Oh, you're not big at all. You're another little baby. So there was two. The first one was the best one. This one's not so good. You mongrel. Why do you do this to me? This is not a bad spot, this little spot here. I've got a few of them out of this tree stand. And there's the inevitable female that's going to come along. Hot in Queensland. They get summer forever up there. I'm in Melbourne, so we're more susceptible to south winds. Oh, now I've got something this way. You're the female, right? You're not a male. Yeah, you're a female. I'm not worried about you. Here comes our other male. So tiny. Alright, just stop there. Be beautiful. Give that nice side shot that I'm looking for, not a front shot. Stop. 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 Oh, it's going to get under me. Alright, this is a problem when they get too close. Like, there's no way I'm hitting it. This arrow will hit the hitbox, so the thing will be in the way. So now I need it to walk back out. I know. Amazing, right? So the female and a male under us. Now I'm just the patient game. Oh God, another female coming. You can see, that's why I say about the population, they should give us more males, because there's so many females. Now I've lost my male altogether. They're all down here under me. So I've got to stop calling now to have the male walk back out somehow in front of us or at the side of us. I think that's him just down there. This is the problem with these double tree stands. You actually can't look under them. So they're a bit more harder to hunt from in a way than a just single tree stand. You get more maneuverability in them. Is that the male there? No, that's everyone ran. That's what that is. So we're going to go down and check the blood on this other bugger. And we have Mr. Bobcat calling. Alright, you the blood? Ah, we hit heart and lungs, apparently. So we'll call our dog. And get the dog in the gear. Now the dog's the green dot on the hunter mate there that's running towards us. So you just buy this thing that, you know, clips onto your dog's collar, or once you buy it, it's like it's on whatever dog you're using. And then it'll show you exactly where it is on your hunter mate all the time. So now we go to dog track blood. You hound. There you go, dog gets straight in the action, mate. So this might not be too far. We hit heart and lungs, that's telling me. Every now and again it does come out wrong. And you hit the body sometimes. So if you're new, you know, you just, and you have a dog, I don't know why you would if you knew, but if you did have one, you just follow it and keep punching in the tracks as well. So your tracking levels up on the whitetail. And that's how everything becomes more accurate with the hunter mate. When they call and you press it and you can see where it is on the hunter mate. Oh man, this thing is bleeding like crazy. You wouldn't imagine it get too far. Oh, something else ran off. Hopefully that was a female and not a male. You just never know. Yeah, you hate the mesh tree stand. Yeah, I know that they're awkward. Because you just can't, like you can go from one side to the other, but then you just like bolt it into that. You can't move. And then once they get under you just can't see. You just have to wait. And that always happens. Look, there's another female. Just ran off. Like the females in this game, come on. Get rid of a few females or make in more males. And this game would be so over the top then. It'd be so interesting. It's good now, but yeah, we need to see more males in the game. Oh, the dog's doing a good job. We'll just keep following her. There you go, good girl. Alright. Every now and again, see on bits like that, they can get stuck on a tree, but she perfectly ran around everything then. And when she finds it, she will bark. I like these, like in the Call of the Wild, the dog just keeps stopping and barking. Like in this, if I could walk off the other way and the dog will just keep tracking this thing. Like I don't have to be with it to make it keep going. Where it seems in Call of the Wild, the dog stops and barks and waits for you to catch up and then keeps tracking. It's like, no, just keep going. I might be doing something else. I don't want you to stop. Alright, more blood, that's good. We need more blood. Just to know it's bleeding out. It is running very straight, this deer. It is running in a dead straight line. Dog's found it. You can hear her barking. So that's the only time your dog will bark, is when it finds the dead animal. And here it is here. Good girl. Now this could be our biggest one of the day. We did hit the left lung. It took 49 seconds to drop. 116, no, it's not our biggest one of the day. Let's keep going, let's see if we can find a bark. We're going to check the lake and then we'll double back. There's another elk. We got some, oh that was 45 to 80 minutes ago. So the elk would have probably walked out of the area by now. Let's have a look around the front of this lake, and then we'll go back to the other tent. There's another bobcat. A lot of bobcats around today. Could be the same one though. But they're always just off the side. So yeah, the bobcats can be hard to they can be a bit hard to call in. The electronic caller does work really well with them though. Right, here's our lake. It's really nice when you see a whitetail just standing on the other side there, scratching itself or sniffing the air and not paying any attention to you. But you don't find them all the time. So what have we got so far today? About 5 whitetail, and they're all new. They're all no good for the competition, that is for sure. Nice looking lake, this one. They have some really nice lakes on this map. Oh man, I see nothing. No whitetail standing around our lake. If you're in Call of Wild, you go down the lakes and you find a lot of animals. This game's a bit different. A few calls. Man, I haven't made many GM today, that's for sure. So lucky we're not grinding. We're going to go back up now. And we're going to head to this setup here, and we'll finish off our hunt there. But I might come back tonight and have another try at this. Although I think I'm, I'm fighting the forces of nature here with those big non-typicals in this competition. But maybe, I'm not sure if I got it right. If it's over 300. I think it could be 360, the biggest one in this game at the moment, in this competition. And it's a non-typical. And I think the first 10 in that competition are all non-typicals, because they're all amazing sizes. If I remember rightly, yesterday, probably different now. Yesterday, I think number 10 was a score of 222, and that's the 10th one in the competition. That was yesterday, so that could have changed around now. Could be a bigger one. So yeah, it's one of those competitions where man, you got to get really lucky. Female. Damn you all females. Oh, got a coyote. They can pay alright too if you get a nice size one. And they'll come in a little pack. No, they usually don't. Non-typicals usually don't, but this is because this is the competition of King of Whiteheart Island. So they do count in this one. It's any whitetail, non-typical or typical. So that's what I mean, this competition, that's why it has over 500 people in it. Because at the end of it, like after the month of being on Whiteheart Island and hunting all the animals that they specify, whoever has the most points then becomes, they get a jacket saying that they're King of Whiteheart Island. They get a big trophy. They get a heap of EM. So it's like this competition runs for a month over, I think, 4 different animals. And then it'll change to... It goes in order of the reserves. So White Hart, then the competition will go to Loggers Point, and it'll probably be whitetail, mule deer. You know, it'll be, I think, 4 of the animals on that map. And then it will go to Settlers Creek, which is next in line on the chart of reserves. And then what's after that? Red Feather Falls or something. So it goes to, I think, every reserve. So you have a chance to become a king of every reserve. But the competition itself will run over a month. And then the king of White Hart Island will be announced. And everyone will get their prizes and trophies and all that. Then we move on to Loggers Point. So it's just a new style of competition they got going. When you go to the game and you see competitions, on the right hand side it'll have community challenge competitions. That's where you find this. So I'm going to go up here and just dump the dog near the tent. So yeah, this is a new thing they've brought into the game. So, you know, it's just... Even if you're going to just go there twice at that, you know, and do it a couple of times, you know, it's just worth joining in and just seeing how you go. Because if you're the lucky dude that got the big non-typical in this and leading the pack, well, man, you're going to get a trophy, you're going to get a whole heap of EM, and you're going to get points for the competition. So yeah, usually non-typical aren't allowed in a whitetail competition. Say in whitetail elite, biggest whitetail. Well, that cat's so close. We're going to go to our little thing over here. Because I have the electronic caller. We might end up with old Bobby the cat here. So I'm going to get you, dog. I'm going to get you to lay down. I'm going to get you to stay. We're going to wander on over to our stand here. And we'll turn on the electronic cat caller. And we'll call whitetail. And see if we can get one or the other. Just got a 53 yote. Yeah, that's a pretty big yote. That's not bad. Alright, here we are, man. Let's get onto the tree stand. We'll turn on the electronic caller and call whitetail and see if we can get this bobcat that has been hanging around this area all the while since we've been here. It was really close just back then. So, it'll hear the electronic caller and may come in. So here's the tree stand. Not this tree, but the next one. I'll get in there. It's one of those little paddocks. There we go, there's our buck. Oh, cool, and he's dead in front of us. I'll call him. Getting the stand, man. Won't worry about the bobcat just yet. We'll worry about this whitetail. I'm just going to run to the bathroom really quick before this whitetail shows up. Just so I don't burst. I can relax now. No tension. So we have hopefully Not a tiny, tiny whitetail coming in. I was sick of those, alright? We've seen a ton of small whitetail today, my friends. Alright, so it's out that way. Let's have a little scan here. See if we can see anything just yet. May even come around the back here. I'm hoping it doesn't. I'm hoping it comes up through here. Sometimes they turn and come around the back, which can be annoying. I'll try and make the noise out here so it keeps walking straight that way. It'd be nice. Whether it does or not is another thing. You see the electronic cord down there. It's not on yet. We're just going to wait and see what this whitetail does. And we've got that thing that spins and attracts them. Will you ever do a fishing game? I don't really own a fishing game. I've looked at them. Russia for fishing and ultimate fishing, and I really don't know which one's any good or if they're bad. Or I've thought about it, but I'm really confused on which fishing game. So I don't want to buy into one where a lot of these games, like unless you start putting in real cash, you can't like get forward or go ahead, or you can't go to that different lake. Or I don't want to get trapped into a money grind thing where you got to keep putting cash in to get further in the game. I don't want a pay to win type scenario happening, because I don't really have the money to put in. No, don't fail me, whitetail. Did I hear something in the back here? Don't come in from the back. See how you get stuck on the tree? See, I have looked at fishing games. I really just have no idea which fishing games are good and which fishing games are bad, and which fishing games you got to keep putting cash into to, you know, I don't know, like get ahead in the game. I don't want a game like that. I don't want no pay to win stuff. Because these games will never have fishing in them. Although a lot of people see Call a While and go, oh, it'd be good to put fish in. It's never going to happen, because then they might, you know, like they said, they might as well just go and make a fishing game. Has this buck given up on me? Has it just gone quiet? Oh, seriously, dude, where are you? Because it wasn't that far away when it first called, right? No, not you. Nobody wants you. I want the females, mate. I could seem to be around there when it first called. Like, just should have been in there somewhere. I didn't smell me and run off, did it? Like, I haven't moved out of the tree, so I couldn't hear me. Oh, I keep calling it. Russian fishing 4. I reckon that's a good one. That's the free game, right? I'm pretty sure there's one of them that's free. was actually like fishing in real life. Not that I've done it for a fair while now, but, you know, I've still got a boat. We used to go out in the boat, out in the bay. We used to go fishing a whole heap. You know, I used to go trout fishing a lot, brim fishing. We'd go down to Warrnambool and Hopkins River and down the coast there. So in real life, I still got all my fishing gear. Tons of lures, rods, nets. I got something coming in behind me. Which side? It's probably the freaking female. Oh no, it's a male. I need to come out here. I got two. Oh, there's a female there. I'm hearing two sets of feet here. I'm gonna call out this way, straight out. Oh, another female. Go away, females. I'm gonna stand up. Where'd the male go? Oh, there he is. Oh! Oh! Oh, just everywhere. Come on, game. One spooks, they all spook. Alright, we're gonna try Bobby the cat now too. So the male originally called over there, and I was hoping he'd walk out that way. And once they get behind you here, it can be a real pain, because once you start to do this, someone said that can spook them by glitching out. Fishing Planet was decent, but they had a lot of... Yeah, I don't know what the microtransactions in a game. Like, I don't mind paying for a game, but then if they punish you in a way for everything needs a microtransaction to get ahead in the game, well, to me it's just, well, you're just double dipping, dude, you know. It's not a bad whitetail. I can't get anything bigger than that at the moment. Old school Rapala is good. So if I had a car, I'd go fishing more in real life, but I don't have transport. You know, getting on a bus with about 2 fishing rods and a tackle box and, you know, all your gear is a bit of a pain in the A. So we've got a female coming in. Once again, I don't want you. If we're lucky, we'll get a bobcat to come in. They can come in very silently. You'll look out here and there's a bobcat walking across. Go, oh, damn, here it is. That male might come back. It got to here and then spooked. And probably because one of these females here spooked. And then that's it. They all go. Such a pain, these females. Here's another one. Coming in that quick, you might as well be on a skateboard. What is going on? So as you can see, what do you say that? Talon, this is a harder game than Call of the Wild. So this is much more of a simulator. Oh man. I'd shoot it just to get rid of it. Go away. Do not come back again. That's what I wanted to do to that male. I wanted to get there and just bang. Straight through the top of the lung. It goes down. But no. No, no, no. So there we go. We just wasted an arrow. No score. No money. No nothing. Just the loss of an arrow. If we're lucky, we'll get a bobcat coming in. I don't know. Will we? We'll wait and see. Oh, coyote. Forgot all about those little buggers. And you just told me you got one at 53. I forgot we had him here. They come to the jackrabbit caller really well. They're excellent. I'll find a bobcat though. I try and get one every time I come to this spot now, just so I can eventually rack up the numbers on them. And I'm hoping this year I'll push my hunter score to 20,000. I think I'm nearly at 16,000 I think now. So a few more hunts should see me cross that line if I have good hunts. And I want to get it, my hunter score up. I can hear feet. Oh, we have a coyote. You're a male? You're a female. Let's see where she walks. I want to see if she goes to the spinner. Sometimes they do. They won't come in. Oh, got another one coming in. You're a male. You're a nice male, actually. You're going to make it difficult, aren't you? Or maybe not, actually. You'll die. That is a long shot. Oh, we can hear the cat in the background. Oh, here comes another coyote. Another two, actually. They're coming in a bit thick and fast. I like it when they notice the spinner, because I'll just stand there looking at it. Oh, we've got 4 of them here. That front one looks like a skinny one. See how they're just looking at the spinner now? They're not actually coming to me, where the call is. So that's 2 injured coyotes. One is injured really bad. One I'm not sure about that one. Oh, and there's the buck. Continue to come that way. Do not come behind me. Let's see if we can see it. Don't be tiny. Nobody wants a tiny buck. It might as well be a female. You know what I mean? Right, so you're saying you're out that way, and last time you came from behind, which is a real pain. I'll give it another call. See them coyote come out of the woodwork then. Yeah, I don't really want to use a gun here sometimes. I just like to keep it cool with the bow and arrow so the animals keep coming in. If I'd use a gun then that buck would be gone. We have a dog that'll track, and that first coyote we shot, it's got a lot of blood coming out of it, so I don't think that'll get too far. The second one I'm not so sure. But yeah, it's in here somewhere, but they then tend to go around the back. Like that last one. I just want it to walk out this way, it'd be nice. No guarantees which way it's going to come. Suppose at least a call. Sometimes they don't even make a sound, man. It should be way at the back there a bit. It won't be super close yet. So it's going to make it really hard to see. All that woodwork in there. I could have a bobcat coming in at the same time as well. I've got another coyote coming back. I just saw one back there. So that coyote call's still reverberating around the forest, is it? There it is there. It's just standing dead still behind the tree. I don't know if you can see it. Just put its head down. There, it's moving now. Let's give it a little short call. If you use a bow and arrow, they'll just keep coming back as well. If you call them, they'll come back a few times. There's the deer. Ah, it's smaller than the other one than we looked at before. I don't know what the coyote's doing. The buck is coming in the right way. I want him to come in that way and not through the back. So that's good. Give him another call, keep him moving. Then we'll go collect the coyote and what have you. We might not get a bobcat this time. I can't wait till next time. Oh, what happened to the coyote? It went behind that bush and doesn't come out. I can just see his antler there. Oh, big boy, come up. We'll shoot you. Oh, I'm hearing feet around me. What is it? It sounds like a deer. It's not that one. It's another one. Could the other male come back, or is it a female being annoying? I'm trying to see it here. I can hear it but can't see it. The wind's really bad that way, man. I can't see nothing there. And here's our buck. Oh, maybe it was the... I just saw a coyote walk through, so maybe it was a coyote I was hearing. I'm still hearing something at the back here. Ah, it's female, female. I'm just going to plug this. And we'll go check the coyotes. That scared everything off in the forest. So I'll pick up this dead female here before I forget. So, well, I went right to the heart, aiming on top there. We'll pick up our big buddy. I'll turn this off. And we'll check the coyote blood. There's one of the bloods. You're a body shot. Alright, so not big once again. Another small one. Lung, liver, shoulder blade. 52. I've got a few average ones around that size. Now this blood looked a lot better. So we're going to call old puppy. And she can track this coyote down. Oh, girl. Where you be? You're coming this way. There she comes. Happy dog she is. Off you go. No, don't sit. Do your sniffing stuff, mate. So this one shouldn't be too far. The other one that we're hitting the body, well, that'll die. I just don't know how long it's going to run for. Like Landon said before, if you get a bad shot in on some of these animals, they will run forever, man. Oh, well, this one obviously died straight down here. Thank you, dog. Where are you? Where is it? Where's my body? Oh, here it is. Oh, man, look at the arrow sticking out of it. So you are a male at 47. We got 68. So not bad. We'll see if we can track the other one. Oh, the blood's back here. And then I'll have to end the hunt after we find this one, and then might be back tonight. I wanted to come here and get another go in at this competition, which I'm not doing any good at the moment. Is this the blood? Alright. How come I found it earlier and now I can't see it? Is this it here? Ah, here we go. Alright, dog. Once again, do your thing. Off she goes. I'll probably hit the shoulder on this one or something. Alright, let's let it bleed out more and give 15 minutes in game. Yeah, if you could get a good arrow shot on them, it does get good penetration, the bow and arrow. It's like my favourite weapon in this game. Especially when you're in a tree stand or a tower, they're beautiful. Because the animals just keep coming in and coming in and coming in. But since I'm about to leave the game soon, I don't really mind using that gun the last time. I think we're going to find our big non-typical, man. But we do have some days left, and this is only my second hunt in this comp. So I think I've got another 5 left. I think it's 7 times you can hunt in this competition. I probably won't use all my chances, because I'm not really attacking this very seriously. I'm just having a bit of fun and trying my luck. Because luck is everything in this game in a way. Luck plays a big part of, you know, the size of the animal that walks out. Anyone can call them in, but I don't know whether it's big or small is the thing. Hey, we've hit this pretty bad because it's not bleeding a lot. Okay, following 7 here. See what she finds. She's a good dog. What level are you now? 31. On your way to 32. Don't stop, dog. I just was bragging about how good you are. I did make a video when I first got this dog. I called the new dog. And took her out and started her leveling up. And now since then, now she's level 31. So they do level a lot slower in Classic than Call of the Wild. Your dog levels up fairly quick and gets to the top level. Where this can take years, mate, to, you know. That's why this game, you gotta look at it, it's a long game. It's not a short game. Is that blood? Has this thing stopped bleeding? I want it to keep bleeding. Like, we need it to bleed. Yeah, coyotes are pretty tough. You hit them in the wrong spot and they will run for a while. Oh, don't get stuck on a rock, girl. This is one of the bits I hate about this game. Get off the rock. Alright, got a few. Has the dog gotten off the rock? Oh. these are the wrong tracks because they're roaming, so it's got to be this one here, I'd imagine. Yeah, we got blood here. Let's see if I can get my... Come on. Refresh on that blood. She's off the... She got stuck on rocks. You know what I mean? The dog will get stuck every now and again. She got herself off. Yeah, they're better in this game than Call of Wild. They're not as glitchy here. That's the biggest problem. Is every now and again they will get stuck. But as you saw, she got herself off and she has found the coyote. Good girl. So there it is. I don't know if it was a male or female when I shot at it. Let's find out. It was a male. We hit the shoulder blade, which I thought. We didn't hit the lung. Oh, it's a 52. There we go. It's a 97. We nearly got 100 GM. Just for that one, man. Just for that one. That's not too bad, huh? So, like Landon said before, he got one at 54. I think he said it was. So he would have got over 100 GM just for the one dog. So not too bad. That's the hunt for today. Let me just track back here. I might be back tonight and give it another shot, but as you can see, oh, another female calling out there. We've done no good today. We've gotten animals and we made some GM, but we actually haven't. I'm still 400 and something in this competition. I wanted to at least better that, but we haven't done it. And we do have, as you can see, we have a shooting range here. So some of the outposts will have a shooting range around it. And once you go into the shooting range, you don't use your own bullets. You just use, you know, they supply like bullets and stuff. And we got some, we got a certificate of incorporation, Liberty Reserve, something. We've got trash, something about trash. We've got a Doe Harrison or something, important instructions. And then we've got a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all that sort of stuff. So, what's that one at the bottom there again? So you can't really read them when you get close up anyway. So yeah, here's the shooting range here. So you can practice with your bow and arrows and your guns. Some of them are better than others. I think Loggers Point has one. Most of them do have one. So we've got a few deer down there and a few targets. So if you wanted to practice, you can do it. And yeah, once you step in here, all the bullets you use will be, you know, they won't come out of your bullets. So I think if I get that right, let's see. It's a aim for a deer. Long shot. There we go. We've still got 3 bullets in the gun, so it'll just keep that 3 bullets in the gun and not use yours. Oh, right above the... nearly got a bullseye, but not quite. We're a bit high. But there you go. I'm going to end it there, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will hit this map either again tonight or maybe tomorrow, because I want to put in at least one more shot at this and try and better my score in the competition, which was when I joined. Today I was sitting at 414th in the competition, and we all know that is that's a bit disappointing, but not a lot I can do about it. Anyway, guys, appreciate you all dropping by and keeping me company. I'll catch you all on the next one, and good luck hunting out there, guys. Hopefully, if you join this competition, you can get in the top 100, top 10. You never know, you might be the top player of White Hart Island. But give it a shot, and I'll catch you all